guys! Thanks so much for checking out this video. So today I'm going to be talking about touching up digital paintings. So if you're like me, you draw something and then the next day you look at it and you look at it and you're like, oh, you see all these things you don't like about it and you want to fix it. And so this is what happened with this drawing. I was looking at it the other day and to me it looks like her forehead. I didn't get the hairline quite right. And for some reason, to me, it looks like she's balding on her head. So, yeah, so I was going to fix this up, and I wanted to kind of show you guys my process for how I fix up my digital paintings and things, and I find that help me, and I thought you guys might get something out of it. So, anyway, so I'll go ahead and start. So the first thing I want to fix is her hair. So the first thing I do is I make sure I turn off any layers I don't really want to mess with, and then so for this, and you might want to actually save this as a new file, because I'm going to be combining these layers, and if you do decide you want to fix something on an individual layer, you might want to make another Photoshop file. So I'll go ahead and do that right now. So I'm going to say save as, I'll just say Arial 2, a new Photoshop. So now if I decide to, I can go back to this. Okay, so now it's saved. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these layers here, oops, and select them, and now I'm going to merge layers. So now these are all on one layer, so it'll be a lot easier for me to edit them. So now you're going to take, I'll try and show you guys here. See right here, this is the selection tool if you're using Photoshop. So I just take this, and right here I see her hairline. I want to move this down, so oops, hold on. Redo that a little bit. So, okay, so I'm going to move her hairline down a little bit. So I'm just taking that whole piece and lowering it. So the only bad thing about this is you're going to have, you know, these weird spots here on the side, but we can fix that. So the next thing I do is go ahead and make a new layer, and then you're going to take this eyedropper tool right here, and you're going to pick the color, and I'm also going to be fixing this area right here that I thought it looked like she was balding, so, and then I just kind of, oops, sorry, on this layer, I'm going to erase here, kind of make it flow into the lines a little better, and down here. Okay, and then on this new layer, so now I'm going to go back up here with the color I want, and I'm just going to fill it in. So, kind of go over it a little bit just to touch it up. So now to me it looks a lot better because her hairline is lower, and now her forehead's not so far, her hairline's not so far back on her forehead. So kind of fill that in, and then any areas that you see that look not connected to the drawing, just kind of go over them with, I'm using an airbrush, and I just lower the opacity so it kind of blends in better. So then I go back over here under her hairline, and I just keep using the eyedropper tool to get the matching color. Let's see. And for like the line work and stuff, I just also take the eyedropper tool and just try and blend everything in till it looks how you're wanting it. Sometimes I go over it a couple times till I really feel it looks right. Okay. So now I'm going to do that same process, and I'm going to actually fix now in here around her neck. It actually looks to me like her neck might be a little too long. So we're going to do that same process that we just did. But first, now that I have these two layers, I'm going to combine these again. So you're going to select it, both layers, by clicking Shift, then go down here and merge layers. So now they're on one layer together again. So now we're going to go up here to the selection tool, and I'm just going to go in here and select around her neck area. And then this tool right here allows you to move the image around. So now I can come in here and move it down just a little bit. So it kind of makes her neck a little shorter, like that. Okay, so once you kind of have it where you like it, you just press Command D, that gets rid of the selection. And so now we're kind of with that same situation we had last time. The lines are very obviously not matching up here. So that's when we'll go in and fix up this line work again. And just so you can see what they looked like before, here's it. What it was before, and this is what it was after. So it just kind of made her neck a little shorter. So now I'm going to make a new layer again. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to fix up the line work, and I'll try and do this as quickly as possible to not make this video so long. So I'm just going in here with the airbrush tool again and fixing up any lines that don't flow together. This can be a little tedious because it's hard to kind of rematch up the lines, but overall it usually works pretty well. So I'm just going in here with the selection tool, low opacity, going over the lines until they blend. So just kind of keep messing with it. And we'll go up here, do the same thing. And her hair right here. Add this darker shade. Okay, so just continuingly to go in with my brush tool, fixing up any lines, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how I edit, for the most part, my digital paintings. It's a lot of moving around colors and shading and using the selection tool to move pieces of the drawing till I think it flows and fits correctly and proportions are all right and everything. And the more you do it, you won't even need to really edit as much. You'll start getting the hang of it all in one go, and you don't have to go back and fix up stuff. But occasionally you'll have days like where I did, where I just kept looking at it and then I kept seeing things wrong with it and then wasn't quite happy and wanted to go back and fix it up. So yeah, so I hope you guys found this video helpful. And if you did, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll be coming out with more tutorials soon. Thanks so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you in my next video.